late for that. Okay, so, because it slipped my mind that what today was, beyond it being my dad's birthday, it's also live stream day. So, figured while I'm crap, while I'm getting set up real quick, I can while I'm getting set up for obvious reasons. There we go. Hello, anxiety. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, sorry. Have some of my prints sitting on the side, so that's. Okay. Yes, welcome. Hey, Devin. I forgot what today was. I forgot today was Friday, so it was a live stream day. Also, I like the Gravity Falls icon. That's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Gravity Falls, so I like that. So let me pull up get my Chromebook on so I can have some references on the side. I figured today is gonna be just chill, discuss, draw, whatever. I'm Marie. I just used a different name. Figures. Changing your name always. I wasn't really expecting a lot of people to join because it's really late in the day, and honestly, so yeah. Also, what do you guys think of these? Real quick, I got them printed in the mini things, but also some poster type format, so they're like a little bigger. Not like regular poster size, but big enough where they could be like mini posters. Shoot. Okay. I don't have my base tablet is on the charger, so I don't want to do a digital art stream today. So, I'm going to be doing traditional. Also, I might continue where I left off on drawing, Lilith. Who knows? Let me pull up some references real quick. So, hey, Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Sorry it's a bit late today. I use the same manga marker. Ha 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 ha. I forgot what today was, and that it was art stream day. So I forgot completely. I know I'm gonna probably stream later on this evening. The square is trying to hide under the computer. Yes. There we go. I do plan on doing playing through Arkham this evening because obviously, why not? But today was my dad's birthday. My aunt died yesterday, so I just kind of I wasn't really in a mind space where I can remember stuff. So yeah. Okay, let's continue. I want to work on some layouts real quick. So, I'm going to be doing like some base sketching and stuff like that. And, yeah. So how's everyone's day been? Well, it's difficult, but yeah. Um, let me looking for reference. You're good. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's if that's there's something I think like the night before last. It's partially why I got into like I wasn't gonna respond to him afterwards. Good, just record a school. Yeah. Um, I think Sebastian, or whatever. There is a post that I saw. One of the art, like the whole thing. Mine is good. Just working on HTML. Oh, that's good. Where that there's like I put something that like I think Simple responded to, and then like eventually somebody, the Sebastian whatever um art dude or whatever it is, they put a post that I just like I wasn't in the mood to feed into it. Like I think that was my words were I'm not feeding into this because I think they put out a post which I was like I honestly was in a mental point where like I'm not in the mood for this. The thing about I don't deserve to live. Um Talk like that is not cool. It's not good for anyone. And like the thing is I think because I think I kind of tried to leave it as it was, but I think it was just I don't want to get into this discussion, but I'm just gonna say it. Yeah, nope. I'm not gonna I don't like that type of talk, and I'm not gonna feed into it, especially when you're gonna put a post like that online. Um that type of talk, like I can understand it was Simple. No, Simple responded, no, not him. Somebody else made that post, and then Simple responded to my comment where I said, I'm not gonna feed into this. I think it was Art Dude, or now they changed their name to something sucks. I don't know nor care. But I saw their post, and like I was debating what I should say. And I saw it, and basically I just kind of like said something as simple as like I'm not feeding into this, and then left. So how are things? I am doing good-ish, mainly tired. Aunt died. I got the news yesterday evening. Today was my dad's birthday, so I've been, I care about, please, for our sakes, try not to talk about everything that you will cry or uh try not to talk about anything that will make you cry. Oh, it's well, yeah, true, but no, it's not gonna make me cry. The thing was that it pissed me off with the tech, the post. Here's my thing, and I think I think they saw what I said to Simple because I waited. Hey, you all right? I'm good. I'm just tired. Depressed a little bit. Sad that she passed. I loved her. She's but we didn't have too much of we had a complex relationship, but I still loved her at the end of the day. My dad, his birthday was today, so I've been celebrating with him at this, so I've had a lot going on. So that's kind of why the stream's so late. Um but on the thing of like that post, like Simple saw it, and the thing was not Simple. I think it was somebody else that made the post saw it, and they kind of was like they basically said, well, something on the lines of, I don't know where it was. I don't know I can't remember what they said, but something on like something they said something, and then I just responded back. I was like, I can get if you're going through something, but we all go through something. I'm going through something right now. I'm not going to go out of my way and make a post and want people's pity. I'm not going to say boo like I don't want pity. I don't want sympathy. I don't want people asking if I'm okay or if I'm all right. That's not how I am. I said, here's the difference. I said, if you're going to go out of your way to attention seek and then like make a post that basically said, I don't want to live. I don't think I deserve to live. That's not just, that's pretty bad. Like, I can understand if you're going through something, but you don't do that. People that do that, in my opinion, I have a very low opinion of, because that is wrong. You don't do that. Like, everybody goes through something. If you have depression, I have depression. I've had a lot of things. And for me, seeing stuff like that pissed me off. And I was already having a pretty bad night. And I just kind of called it as it was. And I don't think they liked it because I think they responded. And they said something. And then eventually I just got to a point where I was like, okay, you know what? I'm ending it here. Have a good night. I'm not going to say what I want to say because, I might hurt your feelings. And what I wanted to tell them is that if you're going to attention seek, that's not cool to do. But yeah, I'm leaving it. I don't want to get into this discussion anymore. I'm right now, I want to work on Fury real quick. I have a print that I have in mind for Fury. For Darksiders. Like, I've been doing a lot of Darksiders stuff, and I know a lot of people do not care for it. Because I can tell, here's the thing. I put out an art piece or I stick on a certain subject for too long. People get frustrated. They don't want to watch it. They don't like that stuff. And the other thing is, I've noticed with the algorithm, like, I'll go up one day and then I'll go down another. And I've been trying to get shorts out when I can. And like, a lot of them do not do well, which is weird and frustrating, but it's like, well, what can you do? Like, I don't know what it is about the shorts. Like, some do well, like they'll get in K views and then pivot. Like, eventually they'll go up and then like really far down. And it's like, like, and it's very frustrating, but it's like, I don't care. I do have some videos. I am working on the redesign video for Has Been Hotel stuff. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I love your art. Yeah, it's fine. I get it. Like, if somebody doesn't like something, the thing is, the difference between me and some people is I'm not gonna do a trend thing where I'm gonna draw stuff that's trending or stuff like that. Like, I know I should, but I kind of want to draw the stuff that I like. Like, I even if nobody likes it, I would rather draw that than, plus, like, the thing for me is, yeah, I'm glad you found, yeah. And plus, I've been doing a lot of digital stuff. So, like, sometimes I'm trying to find a balance. And, like, sometimes when, like, you're streaming and stuff, like, you'll just have, and like, that's why I don't stream as much, because sometimes you'll have people, they'll come in, say hi, then leave. They don't add anything to the conversation, or it's just like a stream where just nobody shows up. Or it's just the same thing with videos. It's like, YouTube's algorithm is based on watch time. And the thing is, for me, it's like the watch time is important. And like, if nobody's contributing to that, then the channel's not going to go anywhere. It's going to be stuck in this limbo of like, sometimes stuff will do well when it does well, but when it doesn't, it doesn't. And if like, I can understand, not to sound like I'm complaining. I can understand, because some people have their own channels, like like you guys are doing your own thing and stuff like that. So like, I don't expect everybody to be there when this, that, or the other. That's far from what I'm expecting. But the thing is, sometimes, the like ratio or just views are important to a channel's success. And if nobody's watching, then it's not gonna get anywhere. It's gonna be stuck in this free-for-all limbo where it's just gonna be, especially with shorts. Yeah, try to make it. Yeah, you're trying to make it, but like you're stuck in a free form because like the thing is, you can have as many public subscribers as you want to. You can have as many subscribers as you want to. The thing is, views are important because if your channel's not getting viewed the way it should, especially on a video front, I feel you on that. Yeah. On a video front, it's very important. Also, my cat pooped on my phone, so he tried to say booped. I thought it said pooped for a second. Booped on the phone. Well, hello, cat. I was gonna say, it would be pretty crappy if he did that. But no, the thing is for videos is that the videos are just as important because I don't want to be stuck to doing shorts. The thing is, like, shorts are good, but the thing is, some people need to have a longer attention span, and if you have longer watch hours and you're doing videos, I think my biggest problem is I can admit that I do like videos and shorts probably every day. And the thing is also my schedule or my content is very imbalanced where there's kind of like an imbalance where I'm doing art stuff and then I'm doing gaming stuff, and I'm doing art stuff, then I'm doing gaming stuff. And the thing is, like, if I stick to one, I can't do the other. And if I do the other, I can't stick to that. So it's like trying to find a balance. And if you're like me, where you're doing this type of stuff, like you're doing, like, I don't want to be reduced to just one thing. I want some stuff to do well when it can't. Yeah, true. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm bitching or complaining. But like I'm also limited on what I can do. And I do want to do digital art streams. Now, I have been researching into some stuff to figure out how to do that stuff. And that's been something that has been difficult as of late. Because for me, you have to do all this technical babble of bullshit to get stuff to work. So like you have to, like, I was doing like research, and it's like, okay, so you have to have Streamlabs, you have to have like something server, blah blah blah, do this, that, and the other. And then you add on to like the amount of projects I need to do more gaming content, but there's are no games right now that I'm interested in. Then go back through the catalog and play old ones. Like, if there's nothing new, I play old. Ugh. The thing is, now I know that nobody's gonna watch half of it. Like, the walkthroughs do terrible. I can put out a walkthrough, or I can put out something, which is perfectly fine, and I don't care. Well, I do care, but I just don't at a certain point, because the thing with me is, like, I could put out a walkthrough and they'll get maybe a little bit of attention, but they don't get as much attention. So it's like you win some, you lose some. And now it's like I'm putting out art stuff and then nobody's interested in that. So it's like you can't find a balance. I might try to get a cosplay. Oh, well, that's good. And the thing is, and this is, for me, it's just frustrating. Plus, I want to do more videos, but like it's like editing and getting the art out at the certain time. So like doing like projects like this, these take a couple days or even a month to finish. But like the algorithm, here's the thing. Here's the problem with the algorithm. And here's this is the frustrating part with me, and I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. But I want to kind of address this and talk about it just a little bit, just to say, you know, hey, this is something I've noticed, or this is like my one pitfall. Like, okay, just to kind of discuss it a little. The thing with me is that some projects, like if I was to do like remasters, like, so let's say I clean up the art for this, right? Or I do like the redesign for, let's say, a few characters, like mainly the angel characters, which is my plan for a video, and also the DMC stuff for Celeste. That stuff is time consuming. That's the thing. That's the thing that's so hard about it. Like, your line is always here. That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like if the line here's the thing. If the shorts are saying they're getting even below the stuff that, like, if they're going downward when you upload them and nobody's seeing them, there's a fine line. And plus, with my art, that thing, stuff with the art side of things, I'm gonna draw in a minute and get back to we can discuss all this stuff later. But big projects, like stuff like this is time consuming. This takes a lot of effort and a lot of this took me a couple days to do. See, you said it again. Your line is always here, the thing. Yes. Well, I was reading what you were saying. Shut it. But my point is saying that it takes a long time to do projects. Like, if it's like something that, like with the war print, that took me a couple days, and even the background was kept getting through trial and error, and I wasn't happy with it. Now, if it would be a lot simpler if I could work as fast, but then the thing is, if I'm working pretty fast, which is technically what happened with the first few backgrounds, is that I was throwing all these ideas at the wall to see what stuck. And it came out looking bloated and shit. But if I'm actually taking my time, which, you know, to make sure the details are good, the line work is, you know, good, and like all that stuff is there, then I'm fine. The problem is that takes up a couple days. That can take up even a week. And then there's also the chance of, like, well, I get it uploaded and nobody gives a shit. Because that's exactly what happened with the redesign video for the Flash villains. Cool. But to cut to my point is that sometimes I've noticed that if I take my time, it's like a give and take, because I could be wanting to do stuff, make it 41. Yes. It takes me so long. So, some rough art for... Sorry if I sounded snappy. I'm just very tired, and I'm just kind of annoyed with the algorithm. It's a good auto stream. Yes. Yeah, it's late. I would have had one out, but I been busy. My aunt died. And today's my dad's birthday. So I've been very busy. I did get a lot of my stuff printed. So I got some stuff printed into mini posters. So, yeah. Verify public HD. No. That's fine. It sucks, but I'm not gonna make a public tweak and stuff like that. There are some infamous artists that I can draw way better than my channel is less than heck. Yeah. And that's the thing. I'm not gonna go out of my way and brag and keep saying about my success. Like that's the thing is like I can draw pretty good, but I'm not gonna brag and put myself on a pedestal. If anything, I doubt myself a lot more than I don't even brag about my success. Like, no offense to Lola, but she does that every post, and she constantly gets a lot of views. So she's like she deserves the praise, but it's like it becomes less praisey and more egotistical after a while. But that's my opinion. No shame, no hate. Just my opinion. She deserves her respect too. She's a good artist. I'm just saying. That's me. Yeah, the algorithm praises those who stick to the form. Yeah, and that's the thing is that like my stuff is constantly changing, so it's like I don't really have a formula. That's the downside is that there's times where I'm doing art, and then like there's times where I'm doing gaming stuff, and then some gaming stuff does well. Like for instance, I put out an Arkham thing with Poison Ivy. That shot up in views like that. Then I put out another one that is, like another scene from the game, and nothing. Not a damn thing. Nobody watched it. It's like, okay, how the fuck does that work? It's like, it makes zero sense. It's just basically, and the thing is with the video front, I could put out a video. I can never get a video past even close to 100K. I can't even get a video to 100 lately. Like there's very few channels, very few videos on my channel, I should say, that have gotten 100 views. Even the stuff that I put a lot of time into, like the redesign video, shorts kind of ruined the success for video. Exactly, and that's my problem is that the video, like the shorts, like I can put out shorts, but there's times that nobody watches them. And nobody watches the videos either, so it's like, what am I supposed to do? There's no clear cut way to really balance out here, because if there was, then I don't know, like this is the problem that I have with YouTube, is that nowadays everyone's going through shorts. It's like to compete with TikTok, so it's like everybody has the attention span of a fucking gnat. I no shame to anybody, but it's mainly kids. Click, 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 blah, blah, blah. Good for you. I'm glad your videos are doing good. I'm glad they're doing good. Sorry, that came off as a bit rude, but I'm just frustrated. I'm sorry. I haven't had a good day. I'm trying. My dad. I'm celebrating, partially with Dad because it's his birthday. But I didn't sleep well either. That's another thing. I am tired as hell. I've been up. I didn't sleep. I tossed and turned after I got the news, so I was like, I haven't slept well. So that just added to my frustrations. No offense. I'm partially annoyed with the algorithm because, like, the thing is, I'm frustrated because I'm tired of the bullcrap. Now, I can understand. I know that some people have their own channels. They're doing their own thing, so they don't have time to watch other people's stuff. But a like or a comment or something is better than nothing. Yeah, it makes drawing while watching a person draw. making a drawing while well, yeah, and that's the thing. Like sometimes I've tried to. It's hard to edit stuff. Like here's the thing. Now, if I want to make a video like showing my process of drawing, like death, like stuff like this type of stuff, like because I got this stuff printed. Doing stuff like this, finishing it takes me around a month or even longer. Do you honestly think, here's my thing, not to sound bitchy or pricky, but I've noticed this, and this is because of me and because I'm really detailed, and I noticed this when I did the war one. Hell, I'm still 50-50 on that one. I got a new one, a background out for it. I like the background. It's not perfect, but it's something. I am going to do a live stream tonight, here in a bit, playing through Arkham, because I just kind of want to work on, I want to just chill, play through those games, but I'm, the thing is, I can put out an art video, and it does terrible. But the thing is, even if I put out something I put a lot of time into, like the redesign video, that one, that took me about a month. A freaking month. I tried to put as much thought and effort into the designs as I could. Now, I don't know why. Like, this was an idea I had a long time ago. And I really put a lot of effort into the designs. Like Rainbow Raider, I made him less of a joke villain. And that's saying something. Rainbow Raider is the biggest joke villain. Now, I can understand some of the designs need tweaking. They're not perfect. There's some like Abracadabra's design and Kilgore's that need tweaking. But I put a lot of effort into that. And I just wish it would have done better. And that's just me. I put it on TikTok, and like it got maybe 3 views, but not a lot of people liked it. Not a lot of people cared. And that's my thing, is that watch time, people commenting, people liking matters. And if you don't do that, eventually it's going to plummet. Yeah, it's weird because I remember seeing posts about making those videos, like activating, pushing, getting. Yeah, and that's the thing. If like my problem is that I can put out shorts, videos, all that. Hell, the highest rated video that I even have on my channel, or at least views wise. Now, it doesn't have any likes or any comments for that matter. But it was uploaded, around the same time as Marvel Spider-Man 2. And I just called, like, it's near the end of the game. I called it King in Black. The something King in Black, because it was a reference to the book, the comic, right? And then the good arts such as yours will get barely views. Yeah, exactly. Well, the thing is, like, I'm not going to sit there and say my art's better than anyone else's. My art can probably be terrible and I wouldn't know, and it probably is, and that's fine. But the thing is, I don't know why. Like, I can put out something that I put a lot of effort into, and it just doesn't. I don't want to sound like I'm bitching. I don't want to sound like I'm saying, I deserve more views, boo-hoo. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do, right? Like, I don't want to sound like that because that's not me. That's not what I want to be or sound like. But it's also just the realm of, in general, it's hard to, yeah, and then good art such as yours will get barely, yeah, I already read that one, never mind. Like, well, sometimes my art will do, like, some art stuff I've put out does well. Like, the Bendy thing did well. The short, at least. But if I put that stuff into a video, it doesn't do as well because it's like I don't know if there's like a formula that maybe I need to be better at thumbnailing, I need to be better at presentation, I need to be better at this. But the thing is, if I'm working on, here's my problem. Here's my problem. Okay. This is my schedule pipeline for prints. And then I have bigger projects that I have to complete as well. And I can't do 50 things at once. Yeah, the audience retains Spain is the main problem. Exactly. But the other thing is I'm tired of tagging people. It feels like I have to tag to get people to watch something. And even then, it's like nobody fucking watches it. And I don't like doing that because it's like it feels needy. It feels annoying. Not many people. It's like I should just say, okay, if it doesn't do well, it doesn't do well. If it does, it does. But it's like I kind of have to be successful to get somewhere. But also, like on the schedule pipeline, War's first, Jedi's next, Boris. Then I have DMC, or I have to do what's it called? But then I'm also having to complete like personal projects, which I've had no time to do. Like I have zero time to do anything of that I've been needing to do. Like I have projects for people, but also it's like I have stuff that I need to get done, but getting it done, it takes a lot more time. So like, yeah, sorry about tagging thing. It's not watching. It's not watching your stuff all that often. Yeah, sorry about tagging thing. It's not watching your. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like sometimes it's like I get it. I can tell it's spam, so I don't do it anymore as much. But when I do it, it's like it does what it does a little bit better, or sometimes like nobody cares. So it's like fuck it. Why do I bother? And I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm bitching because it's like, hey, I should be getting more views. I don't care. That's not what it's about. It's more just about like you need to if you're gonna do well, you have to have a what is it? What's the word? Your audience has to be what's the word? They have to be I guess loyal and consistent. It's like they have to be there. Like if the thing is you have to have something to bring to the table. Because if you don't have something to bring to the table that keeps them coming back or has them like, okay, I'll have the bell turned on. I'll be notified when he uploads that and that and that. Like you have a lot of that with other YouTubers like Jack, Mark, other stuff. People moment something is, even myself, I have, I'm the same way with like certain people like the Ink Tank and other stuff. Something I get notified, I'm there. Now with my own audience, I don't get that as much. Now I can understand it because you guys, there's like time zone stuff, there's other stuff, so I'm understanding of that front. But there's also times where it's like there's also times where like some people will come in when they'll be there for a minute and then they're gone, which I can understand. If people want to lurk, they want to lurk. If they want to say, talk for a minute, just pitching into the conversation is enough. Yeah, I have all, yeah. And that's good. It's like, the thing is, sometimes I think the main audience thing is having an audience that's of mostly YouTubers. Yeah, that's my main problem is I have an audience, half of it's other YouTubers and they have their own thing. So it's like, there's a disconnect where it's mainly like, there's not a lot of people that just want to watch, just have fun. And then it's also the thing of like, well, how do I appeal to those people? With like, I want to do my own thing, but it's also like, well, I have to be appealing to everybody. So it kind of sucks, I have to do so much, but I'm like, I can be putting in 150%, but I'm only getting back 70%. That's the problem. And the thing is, I have so much going on. I'm overwhelmed. That's the main thing. I'm overwhelmed. I usually watch your videos and like them, but I usually don't have time to comment. Well, that's fine. Like, I get it. The thing is, like, if the sharing videos thing would be also just as helpful. But I don't want to turn this into, like, a bitching stream. I kind of want to discuss stuff, draw, talk, whatever. Just sketch whatever I can. I don't care, really, because I'm going to be doing a gaming live stream later anyways. Playing through Arkham. I'm debating. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Just for later purposes. Because I can't do this on a gaming stream for some dumb fuck reason. Play. And now, plus I'm overwhelmed because there's a lot of stuff I want to do with the channel as of recently. Like, I want to get more videos out and focus on that. But the thing is, they take so much time, but I also have to make sure I'm putting the effort into doing them. So I want to also do digital art streams. But doing research into that, here's a problem. I have to have a laptop. I got to do this. Yeah, random things are orange, 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 because orange is our orange. Ha ha ha. Well, as long as we're not talking about our former president, I think we'll be fine. That orange piece of poo. Plus, there's projects that I know I need to work on. Like, I have stuff that I haven't even put to page. Like, here's the thing with me is I like to keep my layouts. So, if you guys recall, I still have even the layout of my God of War print. So, the Odin fight, I still have the layout of that. Digitally, I printed it. So, there's stuff that I need to work on and finish. So, like, Nifty, might as well finish her on stream while I can. Just a little bit. Honestly, I'm just mentally tired. I'm just mentally tired. It's just like I'm kind of just tired. I want to do more, but I'm stuck doing less because the thing is, I can put something out that quickly, but I don't like doing that. I don't like putting something out that I'm not happy with just cuz. Hell, half the time I don't I know that Simple does his own thing. Ada, never here. You and Dragon probably are here sometimes when you can. So you're the only two that actually comes in here and talks, at least in the art side of the community, or on the other thing. And I can see the point where it's like sometimes some of my subscriber base is like other YouTubers, like art YouTubers. So it's like I don't really get a whole lot of what's it called. So it's like I get it. I kind of just need to be better at presentation, having a basis of where to start. And among other things. I'm probably not going to stream for too long. I might even keep this stream private, just kind of call it like a waste stream. Because really all I've done is bitched the whole time. So it's like, who wants to sit there and watch like an hour of bitching? Like, nobody cares. So what I might do is like set up a different like art stream. Maybe I might even stream tomorrow. Okay. You know what I think is I think I'm going to do an art stream in a couple hours. Yeah. And that's the thing is like sometimes I'll see your streams and like people will show up like that, and which is great. I'm happy for you. I think for me, it's like I think some people care, and but a lot of people just aren't as interested in what I'm bringing. I think also it's also the thing is I've been transitioning more into doing digital art. And a lot of people don't like that as much because it's like, well, like most of it is like some people that I found this out recently, and this is just maybe it's a me thing interpreting it, but like compare like most people or most of the kids prefer like regular art because it's like, well, if it's digital, it's like, well, I can't draw that. I don't have what he's having, so I don't like it. So it's like it's like a very weird, annoying disconnect because it's like, well, it's not something I can do because I don't have the liberty. I try to show up whenever I can to your streams or whenever I have the energy to watch. Yeah, and that's the thing. You're fine. I get it. I guess it's Asylum, so I have New Game Plus anyways. I need to do so. But yeah, like that's my point is that, you know, when you have the energy, like I don't have any problems if people can't show up, if they lurk, they can't stay, it's fine. My thing is I just wish that more people would watch the videos, more people would like the thing is I want to get somewhere with the channel, and that's hard to do if nothing is going anywhere. And I don't want that to be the case. I want things to succeed, but if I'm failing because nothing's going good and things are going pivoting, so to speak, then what would be the point in continuing if like it's just like, okay, I'm going down, like I can't get a video up in views. Like it's like I can put up something and it's still gonna unless I put the effort into making sure that it has something unique that like might get it traction. But like you have the search engine that is like very deceptive with stuff, and like you actually have to put stuff out there. And it's weird because like I want to do some animation stuff, right? But I have to be very wary of the animation side of things because it's like if I put something with music, yeah, I think the upside of joining an art community is the art YouTubers are willing to look at my art. The bad side is it's the exact same thing. Exactly. Yeah, and that's the thing is like I kind of want to have a balance of a little bit of both where like people show up just to like, you know, and that's the thing is I kind of want like I want to do stuff more freelance. I don't want, that's the downside is that when it comes to the art side of things, I don't want to do something for the trend. I want to do something for doing it because I enjoy the franchise. I like it. If I do Arkham, I'm doing it because I enjoy it, because I want to bring something to the table. That's kind of what I did with my Batman piece or the Red Hood one that I have, is that I wanted to add something unique and I really liked the character. So I wanted to push something that I liked and or pay homage to like a different artist with how I presented something, or like I don't want to curb and copy stuff. Like sometimes, like same, yeah. If I draw something, I want to do it for the fun of it, or if I'm inspired by somebody else's work, I'll take that and homage it a little bit. Like with the I've tried phase ending to doing stuff I like, and I find it funny. You draw, yeah. I don't like doing the trends. I don't like doing that crap. And I also don't like copying other artists. It's like that's my thing. I don't like sometimes I like Dana, but like sometimes I see her copying a little bit of like Lola or whoever is like another artist, and it's like I don't like that type of stuff. It's like it's for me copying copying somebody else's stuff just because it got views. It's a giant circle jerk. is how I look at it. It's a giant circle jerk. We're playing ring around the views rosy, and I don't like that. It's like something I don't like doing. I don't want to be a part of. Because, like, no offense, like, everyone's allowed to do what they want. I'm not shaming anybody who does that. That's fair. You're allowed to do whatever you want. But my thing is, that's not something I want to be a part of. I want to do stuff for fun, you know? Yeah, that's kind of why the characters I draw are because yeah, exactly. And for me, it's like if I'm drawing a character, like, for instance, Nifty or stuff like that, I'm like, it's a fandom that I like or it's something I enjoy, but I don't want to stick to it because that's the downside. Is like it's something I noticed with Twitter is that if I'm doing art, like some people, like if they're in a part of a community, if you stop doing that certain art after a while, that's what I found with Arcane. It's like I did some cool pieces, I really liked it, but eventually those people didn't get more Arcane stuff, so they unfollowed. And it was like, well, okay, that just proves you only wanted something that you wanted out of the art side. It's like, well, I don't want to be stuck to doing one thing. Now, I can understand. Here's my thing, and here's my thing. That's a part of everything you do, even on YouTube. It's like some people want a specific thing, and I get that, but I don't want to be stuck to it. Yeah, I only use reference for other drawings. I've always asked them before I do. Yeah, well, sometimes I can't do that always. So sometimes I'll admit there's times with like digital art that I will cheat a little bit with like backgrounds or stuff like that, where I'll just use the fill bucket because it's like I'll just like fill bucket, change layer, and like it does that. I don't do it every single fucking time. So, because that's there's a difference. Because like some people will give me shit and say, well, you just copy and take just like a random thing and just like apply it to your drawing. Well, it's like, no, I don't do it with every drawing because it doesn't suit every drawing. But yeah. Yeah, that's why I felt so much joy drawing Jack because the Jack in the Boxer because yeah, exactly. BC, your art is very creative. I bet you'll be able to improve the whole drawing. Yeah. Well, and that's my thing is like sometimes like I'll in the future. Yeah, and that's my thing. If like for instance, like I don't trace that often. I don't like, you know, but sometimes I'll mess around with the fill bucket. So that's like the whole thing with the horse is that the horse and the raven, like that was me messing around with like different styles of stuff. The horse was the one thing that I was like, this is getting annoying because it's just not clicking for me. Also, I will be ending the stream in a bit to set up for the what's it called. Also, yeah, I agree with Dragon on that front. But like if I'm doing digital art, like there's very often than not, I'm not going to cheat and use the fill bucket just to give me a look or something because I don't want to cheat and trace work or use somebody's stuff to my advantage. You know, like very often do I ever do that because it's like, well, that would be kind of shitty. Especially on the digital art front, where it's like you don't want to get because there's people that are a-holes that'll still accuse you of tracing everything, and then it's like you can't even win. And that's why I pivoted on TikTok where I don't post too much art there, especially speed drawings, because like eventually like you're gonna get that one asshole that'll just keep going, and because they think they're so high and mighty and they're such a fucking know-it-all that they'll say, oh, you traced, you used fill bucket, you did this, and they start nitpicking your shit, and it's like at a certain point you're just like, okay, fuck this. Ow, my throat's starting to hurt. Yeah, I know. I must bid you find folks an ID and have a wonderful day. All right, man. Well, have a good one. Take care of yourself. Hey, do me a favor though. If you want to share some of the shorts of mine around and, you know, on other platforms and other stuff with friends, whatever, go right ahead. It would help. And all that. I'll try to share some stuff of yours. Good sir. Yes. It's up to you. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing you. I don't like using people just to get ahead. That's not how I am. I'm never going to be like that. But it's just like some stuff, like the algorithm is such a bitch. So, yeah. I'm gonna. My battery is getting low, so I gotta go charge my phone as well. So I'm gonna probably end the stream anyways and set up the gaming stuff, and I will probably be back. Also, I will say, you know what? Actually, I will give you a shout out on the post. I can't. Okay. Also, there is something I will do, or I want to try to do. So this way, it actually gives me a reason when I wanna discuss this really quickly. I want to set up doing okay. Bye. Well, not yet. I want to set up doing a digital art streams and stuff like that eventually. Let me stand up and stretch my legs a little bit. Because I want to do some of that stuff on Twitch or on YouTube where I will do what's the word? I want to do some of my to lighten the work or lighten the load and stuff like that. Guess who's back? Yes, hello. Guess who's back? Back again. Yeah. Ow, my back. Ow, my knee. That was my knee that popped. Ow. But yeah, I want to set that stuff up when I get the equipment to where I can kind of do stuff on stream, like working on big projects, small projects, remastering stuff, or even comic stuff, because I've had zero time to work on the comic stuff, and that's been annoying me. I haven't had time to work on page 2 of the fan comic for nothing. Also, how's your day been? I'm doing all right. I'm very tired. I'm planning on doing an Arkham stream here in a bit, playing through the Arkham Asylum on New Game Plus. Today's my dad's birthday, so I've been celebrating with him, but last night I got some bad news that my aunt died, so that was really not cool. So I'm okay for the most part, but I'm also still I kind of feel like shit at the same time. So it's like it's a mixture. I'm kind of like at a collage point of a little bit hey and nay. So that, and I'm very stressed with like works, like a lot of projects that I need to get done. I tried to get something done that I've been working on for Cal since I got the war print, I guess, done.
the background, I was like, I finally got something that I at least was happy with. And that was stressful, and I'm not even, I have to get, oh, I have so much I need to get done. I have, oh, okay, yeah. It's been very stressful. I didn't sleep well either for the last 2 nights. But I have to eat supper. All right. I'll see you in the Arkham stream if you can make it. Which will be in a bit. I kind of want to chat a little bit, kind of answer questions or something for a second, and talk. Bye bye. Yeah. Um. Also, Joyce, welcome to the stream. uh, yeah, I've been very busy, really tired. I have been kind of, what's the word? Stressed. I have a lot that I need to get done. So for me personally, I want to kind of set up equipment stuff so where I can start doing streams, working on projects, and doing stuff where you guys can see me work on like stuff live, because like I kind of want to do more stuff. Like I have a lot of prints that I need to get done, like this for instance, or stuff like that. Like this is done, but I you know what I mean. I mean, like, I want to do stuff, record stuff for videos, which I guess tomorrow, I don't think I'm going to even be recording any having anything content wise tomorrow at all. No offense, but I have to get multiple videos done, multiple projects done. I gotta get Cal done. That's the first thing. And I also simultaneously have to work on my Hazbin Hotel redesign video, which I have to get templating done for that first. Then I want to make sure that one's scripted a little bit, where I want to kind of make that one a lot more scripted. And because I also have an idea design for Adam, like a redesign, and I want to kind of do that. And then I have to work on something for Celeste. I have a very busy month. I am so busy and tired. I need to take a I just need to like take a nap, but I cannot. But how are you doing? I'm doing the best I can. I'm just very tired and very kind of, I wouldn't say complaining or ranty tonight. I just kind of I don't know. Ugh. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm because my battery's getting low. I can't stay. I'm gonna have to end the stream. So I appreciate you stopping by. I'll be doing another one here in a minute, and all that jazz. So yeah. See you soon.